wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. My people, I am here once more today, the 1st of July. I greet each and every one of you. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Join me, my wonderful people. Biafra is here, my people. It's our religion and we must evangelize. Join me from wherever you are watching. I say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your location. As today is 1st of July, I wish each and every Biafran a happy new month. This month shall be well for Biafrans. God Almighty is always on our side, and this 1st of July will bring us good tidings. It will push us higher on our mission to get Biafra. Wonderful people all over the world. I know that God is with us, and we must always give thanks to God. There is nothing we will do in this world without making God our number one. Join me, my people. As you are joining, click the like button, subscribe, and share the message so that it goes viral. As you all know, this is one of the Breji platforms where we bring you authentic information, my people. Join me, Biafrans all over the world, and let us continue. So, I have to pray in the little way that I know. Chukwu okike abịama, onye kele n'igwe kee anyị, anyị na-aja gị mma n'ụbọchị taa. Na-asị gị, Chineke onye ọmịiko, onye obi ebele, bịa zọpụta ụmụ Biafra. Bịa bula anyị ụzọ, kpeela anyị azụ na nnwere onwe anyị na-azọ. Zọpụtala anyị our Prime Minister, Mmeji Buagu, zọpụtala anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Hamadike, one of Biafra land. Biko Chineke onye ọmịiko, bịa bula anyị ụzọ, kpeela anyị azụ. Kpeelu ụmụ Biafra azụ, ma ndị nọ n'ụzọ ma ndị nọ n'ụlọ. Ka ife niile ndị Biafra anyị tinyere aka ka ọ na-aga. Ise, 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 my people. Let me play this as my jingle. Is a video made for music made for our Prime Minister.
We dey wait for you to come our way. Simon Ekpa, you dey fight like lion, keeping Biafra safe from Zion. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our Prime Minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. We Simon Ekpa, we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, I'll call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand up tall. Together we rise, we no go follow. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our Prime Minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. In unity we go dey strive. Fight for freedom, we go alive. With courage and strength we dey fight. Mama Biafra. Biafra, our guiding light. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free, our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land, we want them strong. With Simon Ekpa, we go march along. From the east to the west, we dey shout. Mama Biafra, yeah, oh, I call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand tall. Together we rise, we no go fall.
People, thank you so much. Today we are really moving on. I promised you people yesterday that today I will bring the PayPal, because if any one of you here is following, you will realize that there's trouble somewhere. As always, there's always trouble. Nigeria government is following Biafrans bumper to bumper, and they are doing everything that they possibly could do to stop what we are doing. Unfortunately, some of us do not realize that all these things is deeper than they know. We are in a very bad situation. Very bad situation. Some people want to enslave us. Some people want to keep us constantly down. Yes. What we have to do in a situation like this is to try and know what our problems are, how we are going to resolve it. Now, when you have an enemy, you go to sleep, but don't sleep very deep. Make your sleep a very shallow sleep, not a deep one, because your enemy is constantly behind your back. What Nigeria government knows how to do, controlled by the Fulanis. I don't know where they learned that, but I think I have a suspicion. To keep us down, for Igbo man to come and be taking what we have and give them Mungwaga so that they will be using it on us. So we should know where this problem is coming from. And when you have one problem, count it two. Because one is to establish the type of problem you have and find out how to resolve it. That will make it two or even three. Because some people, when they have problem, they don't even know that they have problem until someone will ask them what is going on. Then they will pause and say, what is it? When that person spotlights that problem, they will realize, oh, when did this happen? So when you have one problem, it's like three problems to establish that you have a problem and how to work it out. So what we have as problem in this struggle since 1967, we have to realize that that war they said ended in 1970 was just like a little break for them to regroup, readjust, and kickstart. So what we are doing now is that we have spotlighted our problem, and how to resolve it is another problem. Biafrans, our problem is that we allow these Fulanis a very leeway to get into us. We do. Because if we don't allow them, we will not be listening to anybody that is not genuine in what they are doing. Gumi is a Fulani man. And Gumi is the one who was telling the governors that they should train and arm Igbo boys to fight IPOB. That is an Igbo man to start buying an Igbo man. And they are doing it. Now, Ebubago has a mixture of Fulani, Asarib Dokubo's men, and some of our men who don't really understand. Sometimes I will begin to think, is it because our people want to become Muslims for the Fulanis, or they want to lose their land to the Fulanis? Which one is it? Because these are the aims of the Fulani, but we don't know, because the way some of us act shows that we don't know. Now we have an account, and that account was an account we had when the Prime Minister was with us. Then the person who manages that account was the one who now has gone to stop it. So as I did yesterday, I promised you people that today I will bring the link that we are using now. I always try to avoid mentioning people's name because the internet doesn't forget. It doesn't. But how can a Biafran who was working with our Prime Minister when he was here, they set up all the links and set up everything, and that person knows that this is the link every Biafran is using to make donation to our fight for freedom. But the guy, on instruction, he went and stopped it. So my people, what happened now is that the government has brought out an improvised link. Before I go there, let me appreciate my people who are watching us. My sister Chinenye, I welcome you. Onyi Floxy, I thank you so much, my darling. Carlo Ndo, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining us. My people, remember that when you join, if you have not subscribed, you click on the subscription button, Betty Ford TV, and subscribe. And when you click the like button, it will inform other Biafrans who have already subscribed that I am on, and they will join us because we need ourselves. I would, you know, love it if, I will like it if more people will join on on the studio and talk to Biafrans, or call me on this number. Let me place the number there. Call me on this number, +44 7377 386227. I will answer you, and you will speak to Biafrans. My people, we love ourselves and we do things together. I really don't like it when we are going our separate ways while pursuing the same thing. But you will realize, as I said, that your enemy can use your wife, can use your children, can use your sister or brother to get you. So what we need is to be careful. When we were in Finland, the way our APM is now standing in for PM is the way the Ambazonian brother who is standing in for Diacho Ayoba. This man came to Finland and he has a very, a very simple word for us. He said that he has a very important thing to tell us about fight for freedom. Very important 3 things to tell us. And everybody was listening to him. Do you know how he analyzed those 3 important things? He said that number 1 is funding. And we were still listening. And he kept on talking and talking. He said that number 2 is what? Funding. And he said finally that number 3 is funding. Funding, funding, funding. The Ambazonian brother. He said for us to win this fight, we should take these 3 important words serious. What I will tell Biafrans today is that all this saga, all the things they call saga that is going on right now, is all the ploy of the enemy. Your enemy they cannot come by themselves. Do you think that is only the Fulanis that is the enemy? Onyendu said that we have an array of enemies all over. Do you know our number 1 enemy? Do you know? Europeans. Number 2, Fulanis and their allies. These are so many of them, our enemies. And each and every one of them has something that they want. Yes, each and every one of them has something that they want. Before I go ahead, let me acknowledge some of our brothers that are here. Clement, I appreciate you. I see you. Thank you so much. Emenike, thank you, my wonderful person. I thank you all for joining. Remember that if you haven't subscribed please do so and click the like button so that it will notify more people. So my people, this funding, this is what we need. We don't need gossip. Now, because this very man has gone to stop our link on the internet, our payment link, we have here the PayPal link and the Zelle, because I promised yesterday that I didn't have that link and that I will bring it today. So if you go to PayPal, I will play you the voice of how the PayPal should be obtained, and how you can use it. So the PayPal is biafragov.org@gmail.com, and Zelle is biafragov.org@gmail.com. So my people, we need this very funding like no man's business. We all know that the zoo, that the American and European friends give them ngwagha, but we are the ones providing it for ourselves. And one story that I will tell you people today is very simple. When Onyendu was doing exactly what I'm doing now, Nigeria government was not after Onyendu. But the moment Onyendu created ESN, they started looking for him, helter skelter. They started pursuing Onyendu. Same thing goes to our PM. Two things that they're looking for our PM for. They know that PM got Onyendu's back, following his template. A young man, vibrant man, action man, and that our PM has now boosted ESN, elevated their standard, and they become Biafra Liberation Army, Biafran Resistance Fighters, Biafran Defense Forces. All these things made Nigeria and their European friends mad. So ndị Europe na-egwu pipe ka fa tinye mmanụ si na be anyị wee lute obodo a, fa na-ebunye Fulani ngwa agha. On the other hand, because Nigeria does not produce anything. They had this oil since 1958. Till date, Nigeria does not do anything with their oil or the money, the gas, everything. But my people, look at, let me start from our land. Governor Oti, look at what he's doing. Under 2 years, or 2 years exact. Look at Traore, our neighbor, an African young man. He overthrew that government in 2022. If you see the video of Burkina Faso, you will be thinking it's part of Dubai. Under how many? In fact, those buildings, they are just a cross-section of what that guy has achieved. Unu mana ọ na-alụ nuclear plant. O nwere ife ọ da alụ kịta ma ụgbọelu ebe a na-eme assemble. And because of him, Putin awon go onye ọbụla, stay away from that guy. That is how a man acts. Ndị be anyị abịa nọdụ ebe a asị gị account taa, account tomorrow. Do you know what that means? That account, that was what Ngozi came for. Ngozi could not get it. Mgbamukpo si na ya bụ independent media. O si na nke Ngozi ọkụfeta ka ọ bata breji, ka ọ bịa kurikwuo breji. But my people, it cannot happen. We all came to this struggle differently, individually, at different times. But we are working collectively for one purpose, to get Biafra. I know that sometimes people don't like my platform because I don't call people's name. Yes, I am very, very knowledgeable enough to know that when you call people's names without evidence, concrete evidence, they will come after you. And your video will be their evidence. Hello, my sister Eukaria. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. My people, remember, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, Betty4 TV, try and subscribe. Like the button, click the like button, and share the message so that it goes viral. So most people like gossip. Yes, my sister. You see, my thing is this. I don't want us to allow this same zoo that we know that are chasing after us to keep distracting us. What we should be doing now is to focus on our funding. As I said, that our Amazonian brother told us that if we want to win this battle, it's not bickering at each other, calling names, this and that. If you cause anything in the Breji, we have our charter. We do. Our charter is our law. Where all the bylaws are, you look at it. If anything happens, you have to go and look at it, check it out, to know what we have in that very case on the bylaw or on our charter, and we will follow it that way. We are now a nation operating from exile, which is the government in exile. We cannot afford to have our laws now that we have redeclared Biafra again as a nation. We will be walking like Amuros, walking at the motor park. That will not make us or change us in any way from the people we are running away from, which is Nigeria. We are running away from Nigeria, the way they do things, the way they do not comply with anything, the way they do not give heed to law, and we are coming to do the same. So for anybody here who is allowing the Fulanis to use them, that person should already ask himself or herself, do I have families back home? Do we want to save them? My people, let me read you 4 items of what Onyendu told us. Onyendu said that our family is based on 4 cardinal points. Number 1, he said, you must be without fear before your enemy. Number 2, Onyendu said, you must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. And my people, are we not going to believe him? Do we think that where Onyendu is today, that if they want to buy him, of course he is in their hands? And that is where number 2 comes. Onyendu is speaking the word of Biafra, which is the truth. Even if it leads to his death, he accepted it. And that is what we should be looking at. That is the way we should be behaving. So, in number 3, Onyendu said, you must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves. And when you think about this number 3, you think about those who have now gone to stop the link that we use in making payment, forgetting that we have our poor brothers and sisters, elders in the homeland that needs our help. How do we help them? Do you people forget that Onyendu asked in America, can't you even donate $1? Do you remember how many millions we are? If we donate one dollar and we are up to 56 million that voted during our self-referendum, we will be having 50-something million every month. Assuming we have that number and we are donating $1. That's what Onyendu asked us. So in number 4, Onyendu said, be of good character, that God may love you. What does good character entail? Thinking of something before you do it. When you are trying to do something, you will ask yourself, this thing that I'm doing to this person, if it is the other way around and that person do it to me, will I like it? That is the correct question. Because those who have now gone to stop that link have taken laws into their hands without remembering that truth that Onyendu said we should speak at all times. Without remembering that these are our men on ground. When you come to number 3, where Onyendu say you must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves. Because our people right now cannot help themselves. It is only these men on ground, our angels, that are protecting our people in homeland. When we get this Biafra, are we going to get it on the internet? If we want to go home now, are we going to live on the sky? When Fulani must have taken our land. Even the Ukrainian leader, Zelensky, the man goes the world round begging for money. So when we are talking of money, and some people will come and say, Ogenkere will not get penny from me. But forget about those of your family who Onyendu said here that we must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves. So your donation is not going to any individual. It's going to our families in homeland, their protection. Look, these terrorists, if you haven't seen it, they will go to the farm, whether it is yam or cassava, they will pull it out and be chopping it with their knives for their cows to eat. And those knives, if you are there as the owner of that farm and you make any theme or protest, but with these men on ground, my people, why don't we think? Why don't we think? There's one of our sisters that I have her video here. I would like to play it so that you people will listen to her. But before I play that, let me try and see if I can play you the link, the voice audio, how to open, is it Zelle account? No.
In this video, I'll show you how to send money with PayPal. First, you need to sign into your PayPal account. To be able to send money, you need to complete the setup after creating an account. These are 2 points out of 4 email confirmation and bank card connection. The last 2 points are optional. Select the first item email confirmation. Click on the Send Email button. To confirm your email, you need to follow the instructions received from PayPal. After that, select the second item, connecting a bank card. Select a card type and fill in the details. After connecting a bank card to your PayPal account, you need to go to the bank card settings and select the currency of your country, the currency of the card. After that, you will be able to send money via PayPal. To do this, in the Send Money section, enter the recipient's details, for example, email. If you entered the correct data, then below you will see a picture of the user and you can select this account and send money to him.
Yes, my people, let me just play it once more.
In this video, I'll show you how to send money with PayPal. First, you need to sign into your PayPal account. To be able to send money, you need to complete the setup after creating an account. These are 2 points out of 4 email confirmation and bank card connection. The last 2 points are optional. Select the first item email confirmation. Click on the Send Email button. To confirm your email, you need to follow the instructions received from PayPal. After that, select the second item, connecting a bank card. Select a card type and fill in the details. After connecting a bank card to your PayPal account, you need to go to the bank card settings and select the currency of your country, the currency of the card. After that, you will be able to send money via PayPal. To do this, in the Send Money section, enter the recipient's details, for example, email. If you entered the correct data, then below you will see a picture of the user and you can select this account and send money to him.
So, my people, you have heard that. I actually brought the account or the link. When what he taught here is how you can go to Play Store app and download it. And when you download it, you click on this to make this payment that he taught you how to do. If you have forgotten it, please replay the video and it will tell you how to do it. The PayPal account for Biafra is biafragov.org at gmail.com, and the Zelle is biafragov.org at gmail.com. So, my wonderful Biafrans, we need to be strong. People will be using what you know to play in your mind, to whitewash your brain. Do not listen to anybody. If you are genuine Biafran, yes, because it's a WW something, worldwide something. PayPal, especially Zelle, is mainly noted with Americans, but somebody in Europe can still use Zelle. But PayPal, it works, is a worldwide thing. Yes, once you go to this very link, you will get it there. Click on it, download it, and it tells you the steps, how to use it and make payment. Please, my people, we need to work very hard. I am just waiting to hear from my information minister, or anytime we have meeting, to know if we can be doing donation from this my platform. We need funding. Fulani can never take our ancestral land. Where do we go to when we go home? This is what they want. And everybody is afraid of them, including Nwabeke, because the way they behave is very scary. Thank you, Emenike. Thank you so much. So, my people, the link to join me on the studio is on the comment section. If you want to join me, click on it, join me and speak to Biafrans. Or just call me on this very number and talk to Biafrans. I enjoy it when some other person will come here and talk to our people, because we are just like children whose parents are not around, waiting for their parents to come back from market or from work and talk to them. That is how Biafrans are. I wouldn't use the word emotion or sentiment, because our people have seen a lot. They are now toughened. Because if you people see how it rained on Saturday, raining, I mean, donations, I was shocked, because I have always been on this fundraising. But what I saw on Saturday and Sunday was amazing. Biafrans opened up, donating 1,000 ejema, which is equivalent to $1,000. This man will donate 1,000. The other one will donate 1,000. The other woman will donate 1,000. And I was like, I beg your pardon. It's like our people was, released from the leash. I couldn't believe it. So this is all we need. And we will zip Nigeria mouth. Yesterday, you all heard what our gallant men did to Musa's men. Woto woto. Okwafa na-egbu ya na-egbufa. Buying our people in the bush, our young men everywhere. Those men gave them woto woto. Now fangwagafa. So our gallant men enwero complain. It is in our hands. It is all in our hands. Let me look for this video of our sister and see how I can play it. You know? You people will hear what she has got to say.
From here, good evening from my side.
No, that's not the video that I wanted to play for us. Yeah.
Igbo bụ Igbo, ekele m ụnụ. Ọlọlọ Nneka Chimezie na-ekwu, aka na-ewetakwara ụnụ ọnọdụ Igbo. Ebe anyị na ụgbọ awụ ụbụrụ isi ụzọ, ebe anyị ga-echikọ ọtọ gawa awọ. Ile anya n'aka nne m, anyị hụrụ army checkpoint nọ ebe anwa. Mana ndị mmadụ enweghị ike ịgafe gbaa straight gaa awọ ma ọ wụ gaa Ọsụmohu. Na ihe m chọrọ ime ka ndị Igbo ghọta awụ, ihe a ọwụ chọrọ iji ụzọ aghụghọ tụsịsị anyị n'ala Igbo. Kedu ka a ga-eji wee nwee ndị amị checkpoint mana motorist enweghị ike ịgbafe? Ka eji ha na ebe ahụ eme? Bikonu, Igbo bụ Igbo, onye ọbụla na-ebe ọ nọ lite jụọ ajụjụ a. Kedu ka a ga-eji were ndị amị wee sara anyị n'ụzọ? Aseliri mines n'ụzọ, ke ndị liri the mines. Ana m akpọ Igbo ebe ọbụla ụnụ nọ, ndị isi eke na-esie, ndị awa ọmamma, ndị Ọsụmohu, ndị niile dị okirikiri anụnwa a na-akpọ Ọsụ, ka unu lite mana ihe mere onwe unu. Maka na ihe chọpụtara wụ na ọchụchụ ka eji nwayọọ na-achụ anyị. Emechie na eke ụtụtụ, kịta na agbara bọmbụ na Eke Ọbaheze ebe niile a na-eme ihe enwe army checkpoint. Ana m akpọ onye isi ndị amị General Musa ka ọ leba anya na ihe ndị amị na-eme na East. Ọnwụ na enwere ike inwe army checkpoint ndị mmadụ anaghị agbafe, ọ na ndị amị ama ha na ndị mmadụ anaghị agbafe, ọ na ha enweghị ike ịjụ ajụjụ kedu ihe kpatara na ndị mmadụ anaghị agbafe. Anyị ga na-aga n'ihu ka anyị gaa Eke Ọbaheze ka anyị wetara ọnọdụ Igbo si wee dị na Eke Ọbaheze. Daalụ. Ihe awụ episode 2.
Now, my people, you have heard it from her. This our sister, I really see her as 1 minute. I really see this our sister's complaint in 2 ways. One is what Onyendu said here in his number 3. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves. And the other way I see her is what Mr. or retired General T.Y. Danjuma said, that the military collude, they cover them. If you are waiting for the military to come and save you, you will all die one by one. I know that there is nobody on this platform that has never heard what I just said now. We have all heard it. And that was the last video that our PM's lawyer played for the Finland to conclude PM's case. And the judge was like, really? Do you say that this man is a retired Major General who said this? And the lawyer said yes. This is why we need this. biafragov.org@gmail.com with Zelle payment, or biafragov.org@gmail.com with PayPal. Because this our sister is letting us know that these people are the military. They are colluding with the foot soldiers, the terrorists, the ones they call bandits, to cover our areas, certain areas in our land, and cover them whenever they are going. For a soldier to tell you that there is mine bomb, why can't they bring their military engineers to go and detonate those bombs and allow people to move? Why is this military checkpoint in our land? The same way Tafawa Balewa and Sardauna of Sokoto used military in the 60s to get the place they call Kwara State today and Islamize them. That is the same way they are using military now. No difference. My people, there is no difference. Exactly the same way. That's how they did it. And we should all remember, as we are not in homeland, how do we help? By making donation. Because right now, we don't have any country that have recognized us, that will be giving us ammunition. You know that Nigeria, they always lie. Fulanese. They lied against our PM. Manunu ga-echeta na obrokwa ndị Fulani o nwecha all these bright ideas. No ndị anyị bi na befa. Ndị nke anwa chọrọ gas na oil. Fulani chọrọ Fulanization and Islamization. 2 things at a time. So they're playing towards their own interest. Are we going to be watching them? Let's continue to listen to this, our sister.
Na reports nyocha anyị ga-enyochapụta na Eke Ọbaheze ebe agbara bọmbụ. So ihe ụmụ nwaanyị a na-agwara anyị ewu, ndị na-ebe ahụ gwara anyị ewu na ọkakwa mma na ha resign go to faith ụta echepụta nebo m si apụta ọ nebo nka bọmbụ agbagburu yes madam at least na ya ọta ya na ụgbọala ya laa ahịa ya arahụ ụra mana ya gaa interview na ụgbọala ya agịda arahụ ụra na ihe ha nọwa na ala Igbo kachasị na ọsụlokwu gọọmenti wee echepụta hụ ochi gị wee m na-ajikekwe ndị na-eme ihe ha sị m na e nwere ndị a na-akpọ ụmụọma na ụmụọma ahụwo ikwu ha ala kpam so ndị a create a cult a group a na-akpọ ụmụ Biafra ọ ndị a ka ha ji na-enye excuse na ndị IPOB apụtala kwechie mkpu si na aka ha anọghị n'ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo so ihe anyị na-agwa ndị polisi ugbu a na onye ọbụla unu nwudere tara ya na ya asụghị unu mee mmadụ apprehend unu egbuo unu nwude ha ka esi mee ndị Boko Haram unu aga mee ha arrest ka erehabilitate kwa n'agha maka ha awụkwa ụmụ anyị so no
my people na fuge if ọ na-akọ now yeah akụkọ a this our sister na-akọ is just like Umuoma. She asked a woman that bomb killed your neighbor. The woman started explaining to her that if she grants you any interview now, ndị a na-akpọ Umuoma abịa gbuo ya. Umuoma ọkwa ndị bayo ọ ndị a asari employee wee na-egbu ndị bayo. Unu chetara oge asari si na ya na ndị gọọmenti nwere contract igbu ndị Igbo ya nwa na-egbu ọkwa ifu gị because na ya na Wike na ndị otu ya nwere nghọtafi. Tinubu wee support Wike na ndị otu ya against Asari's interest. Anyị nwa kafa jizi eme guinea pig iweta nke a iri eme ego. My people, we can't give up. Our men on ground fasịrọ na ike agwụgofa. Ife a this our sister na-akọwa kịta bụ nọọ ndị a bụ ndị ejizi nwayọọ nwayọọ wee rekruto o wee bụrụ instruction Gumi nyelu ndị governors go and arm and train Igbo youths to fight IPOB. Who are the IPOBs? Indigenous people of Biafra. Oh, ya na-emezi now. So we really don't have anybody ga-abịa na-akwanye anyị ọkụ n'ike. This is what you have to do. Na ife ị ga-emere anyị mee nke a or mee the other one. We have to really sit up. And there's no other way we are going to sit up. Ma ọ bụrụ na ya na-eme fundraising na etu this our Ambazonia brothers wee gwa anyị funding all the way. Akọkwa asịrị n'elu kọnani asị gị na APM anyị bụ nke a bụrụ nke ọzọ ma na onye nke a na mụnwa mere nke a ma na my information minister mere nke ọzọ na o mere. My people, the nitty-gritty bụ ego a anyị tụrụ anya anyị ewinigo ndị niile bụ ndị ilo anyị maka na kemgbe onye ndu ji fọm ESN ka uche faji wee tụgharịa oge anwa ka faji ma na Biafrans na ịdị serious. Then BM wee mezie the highest convert ya this ESN to our liberation army. Nkwete wee na-ekwe ma ndị ọcha o ma ndị ojii na-achụ anyị fa bụ our enemies. And anyị ma agbachifa nkịtị anyị abịa nọdụ ya na-akọ ọnụ akọrọgbago akọrọgbada. Because na some of these things, some of you na-akpọ m na phone ifefa na-ada ajụ m bụ ife eziri ezi. Fa kpọọ m fa na-asị m na onye nke a jikwesi ya onye nke ọzọ ji na ọ sịrị ya m wee jụọ ya sị ya ọkwa anyị nwere law. How do we show that we Biafrans we are different from Nigeria? Nigeria does not comply or abide with any law. There is a video I will show here as we go along, where this very brother that spoke yesterday about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's abduction and how Kenya High Court decided their case against the government of Kenya for their colluding with Nigeria. We cannot be running away from such country and we are behaving the same. Oge ndị pụrụ apụ wee je soro Ngozi Paul, ọkwa the same ministers bụ ndị kwuru si na ndị a na-achite na ị ga-efolo our charter wee mee na fe nwere ike inwe any right or any power. Thank you, Roslyn. Thank you so much. That we will not allow them to come anywhere near our government. So what is going on now? Adandi Ochuasi, no yangwa na ikuku na. If you people don't have the video, call me. I will forward it to you. Where she said it. What I expected, because our APM addressed us about 2 or 3 days ago on emergency broadcast. What I expected them to call the same emergency broadcast and at least deny that Mobro, a roadside hawker, onye na-claim na ya gwara unu chutuo APM unu. APM enwere ife o ji that position ime, because he has his own office. That office is PM's office that he is safeguarding for us until PM comes out. Some of the ministers have 3 positions. Nobody is talking about it. This is why you will know that it is still the same enemy that wanted to use Ngozi to attack APM, who is our finance minister. It is the same link of people who is using Adandi Ochu to attack the same APM. Let us get something into our brain. Our finance, or Ifefacho, Musa CDS, he said it last year sometimes, that they will go to all the countries where we live to deport us. Those of us who are making that donation. Did you people not hear it? If you did not hear it, type it on the comment section. That's what Musa wants. Because Musa is one Christian, like Yakubu Gowon. Yes. Musa is one stupid Christian that they are using now, like they used Yakubu Gowon. Thank you, my darling sister Norma. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My people, do not allow anybody to brainwash you, because it's not APM that they are attacking. They are attacking Biafrans. They are attacking this our finance. Oh, if a fan kafa destroy ya. Yes, Norma, we must continue. Oh, if a fan I have nothing against anybody, but I am against you when you want to bring yourself to be a mediator for our enemies. Why attack our APM? Because no yawa G finance. What near that way? Because they know. Thank you so much. They knew it very well that that position he's holding is for our PM. That when PM comes out, he will abdicate that position. Let us continue to listen to this, our sister.
Ndị a na-akpọ ụmụ Biafra na ikwu ha ala pịam abịa nga ibi nwere gbuo gị. So na ha ga-ekwu na m jishi ike ripọtụ ole m ga-eripọtụ ka mba ụwa nụrụ olu ha. So m wee nọrọ ebe ahụ mee ya bụ ripọtụ. M wee jụọ ha na-enwere ndị nta akụkọ bịara ebe, asị m na-enwebe ndị nta akụkọ ha hụrụ, mana echi aha anyị bịara nọ ndị gọọmenti jos bere bịa depụsị ma ndị TV abịado kọva ya, ndị AIT, ndị Arise, ndị Channels, ha sị m na-enwe ndị TV bịa kọva ya, na ndị pres anaghị akrọt dị ebe a ha bi. N'ihi na nwere ike n'ihe ha nọ n'ebe a wụ, and anyị na-anụ ihe ahụ n'akụkọ, ịma ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo, arụ na-eme ịhụ ya na soshal midia gị chesọwashi. Most of ihe ndị a na-eripọtụ uwe eziokwu. Ọsọ a ga-abịa mebie nwee oche nwanna m si mee ihe, abịa kpụpụta nwaanyị gbuo ya, otu ya atụrụ elie. So otu ndị mmadụ were ezi ụjọ na-agbafushi. Unu gaa n'Ọsụ local gọọmenti na enwere some villages ọhịa eruchiene. So ihe ndị amị na-eme ewu, ha na-akọnka villages. Ha na-akọnka villages.
Have you heard it, my people? They are now conquering villages. Welundi Army, as I told you earlier, that when they captured some part of Yoruba land, Kwara State, and Islamized them, they used the military. Dr. Colonel Nwobosi said it in his book, and I have it somewhere on my downloaded messages. Colonel Nwobosi said, no, Fama, Kasaduana or Sokoto na Abubakar Tafawa Balewa use. The same thing ka Malami, Gumi, Buhari, nke fane yinye mask dika Buhari na Shetima. All of them, o ife fane eme kita. O ife fane eme. Faputa fe welundami na capture villages. Ke egwuwe na atụ ndị mmadụ. Because all ka cowards si eme. They come and terrorize you. And everybody emechi ọnụ. Nwaanyị ya na-akọrịa ife a si na egwu ada ekwe anybody kwuo okwu. Fa na-egbucha gbuo ma nwaanyị. So this is why we need to use this PayPal, biafragov.org@gmail.com, or Zelle, the same, biafragov.org@gmail.com. Can you donate it? Anyị enwere any country now na support anyị ma ọ na-ebunye anyị ngwa agha. Ndị nke na-ebunye anyị ebunye a na-akwụ ha ụgwọ, and ọhịa bụ ife anyị na-atụkọta. But mụnwa amaga further than what I'm telling you. Mana onye niile chọrọ ka Biafra bịa, ya take advantage of this PayPal account and Zelle. Can I really lose our land? Because these people, yes, my sister, you see, if I want to talk about this, I will address this when I play you people the voice of success. Unu niile ma onye success bụ ọ na-alụ with ndị na-agbala anyị mgbọ naanị. Let me tell you people something. If you are in this struggle and you are genuine, even if you are too genuine like anything else, when you get tired, quietly give way, because we are many. We are many. One more, if this agricultural minister were to do now to what we have, because these are departments created for future. What we need now most is our account, and we will not let anybody to destroy it for us, because all target in the Nigeria, all these people, Fabaga and Kengozi, Fababata na Breji, all they use. He said the agricultural minister in Italy, they told us that we have two accounts, one for APM and one for accountability group. We rejected the account. We told them that we know only account that our PM put up. Yeah, you are very correct, my sister. But this is where we pay in now. Let me display it. This is where we pay in now. This is PayPal account and Zelle for now, until they will get the guy who is in charge of that link to go on the website and open it. Let's continue to listen to this, our sister.
nke ha kọnkara abịarụgide ọta ha tụrụ bọmba a n'ugbu a na atọla bọmba ya dịka ugboro atọ ndị mmadụ eke ụba ha ezela ọnụ anyị ripọt go na eke ụtụtụ nke awụ ndị amị ji aka ha ozi mkpu a na-eti ka ha ji kwụsị ndị amị ji aka ha gbaa eke ụtụtụ ọkụ gbagbuchie ndị mmadụ nchefuchie ndị mmadụ emechaa eke ụtụtụ we are challenging onye ọbụla wu onye Igbo ọnụ na-eru n'okwu gwanụ General Christopher Musa ya rezo a committee ka ha nyochaa ọrụ ndị amị nụrụ n'Ọsụ na ihe ndị amị mere n'Ọsụ ezo dị ezo na ihe a chọpụta ha akọ nkago eke ụtụtụ na-eshift ha na-aga like this from ebe ahụ eke ụtụtụ na Ọsụ that side na-abịa agbaala ya ọsọ ya afọzi awọ and that eke ụba ha ezo ụgbọ awụ sọọsọ ahịa ndị mmadụ na-azụ that area ebe a na-eme buying and selling. So ihe ọzọ anyị na-achọpụtakwa awụ aghụghọ na ụgbọ a na-agalaga aga gbaa ya bọmbụ gbuo mmadụ ole before ịmara ihe na-eme na maka ihe a na-eme secretly silently nobody reports it, media dey report ya o megidezie now ndị mmadụ emechikwa eke ụba ha eze nobody will report it because mgbe e mere nke eke ụtụ nobody reported it until anyị bidozie etiwe mkpu ya anyị na-etikwe mkpu ya now na ọ bụrụ na Igbo elu ite ha mara ihe anyị mere eke ụba ha eze ebe ahụ ka ha na ugbu a and ha ga-abido chụwa ndị awọ ha chụọ ndị awọ ha na-emuvu to isi eke na-esi now mgbe ihe a wute m then ịnọ ọnụ ụzọ ahụ from awọ to Ihiala emesiene gịnị mesịrị ya asị eliri mines anyị gụrụ ihe a na social media I didn't take it serious a na-eli mines n'uche nke m ndị amị nọ na ya ma ya aka aga ripọtụ ị na-eripọtụ onye ka ị ga-ajị na-eliri mines na that road because iru ahụ agafere m ya na Jenụwarị mgbe echi m ya gaa ọrụ na Jenụwarị na-eliri ya mines ajụjụ m chọọ ka Igbo jụọ gọvanọ iwu Hope Uzodimma ndị amị na federal gọọmenti wụ mgbe a na ripọtụ a na-eliri mines ebe ahụ enwekwe na otu ha chiri kpọrọ ndị amị nwere ihe niile ma ndị na-editonu bọmbụ ma ndị na-eme ihe gaa n'ebe ahụ cheki mpụchie mines ahụ ndị mmadụ agafe nke a gosi na e nwere plan to systematically nke ndị Igbo nke ndị Benue wu a na-aga eme ndị mmadụ attack no nke anyị n'ala Igbo wu ede nwere ndị amị on ground de nwere ndị ebube agụ on ground mind you ndị ebube agụ awụ ndị otu Asadịk bụ ọkwụ mana Asadịk gwụrụ na federal gọọmenti kọntraktịrị ya so outfit ha ji more operate wu ebube agụ so most of the members ndị nọ na ebube agụ wu ndị otu Asadịk bụ most of them awụdụ ndị Igbo so a na-aplantịrị ndị ahụ ha na-emove forward each community achụrụ secretly silently ndị ọbụla achịrị emove forward ndị ọbụla achịrị emove now ha akọ nkago eke ụtụtụ ọhịa na-eruchi na-abịa now ha na-achọ ịkọ nka awọ now eke ụba ha eze a na-awụ a hindrance because ebe ahụ ka ndị mmadụ nọ na continue their business. Igbo bụ Igbo.
So my people, you have all heard it, that these people are systematically conquering our land. What do? Continue to attack each other on the continue to attack each other on the internet. Continue to tell each other about your APM, whether he is good or he is not good. Let me tell us one thing. When we came back from Finland, this very woman, was she not the one who divided Biafrans into two and gave to Ngozi? If you gather those people together, were they not all those who were following PM when he was around? And now that he is not around, Ngozi came out to fulfill the promise he made to her contractors, those who contracted her to destroy what we are doing. And this woman helped to divide the group and give to her. Now she is back to attack our APM. Why? Because APM ji fefa na-achọ our account to cripple our effort to save our land. My people, ogo ụfọdụ ịchọ blame mmadụ, blame that person rightly, because ọ bụrụ na nna m bụ APM ka ndị Nigeria ji wee na-achị ya, using the secret saboteurs in our midst, all because of that account. Ofu account a Ngozi chọta, ọ bụrụ na Ngozi enwetara ya, fazite onye nka. Ọ sịrị oge Nkele did this, oge Nkele did that, oge Nkele did this. No, my people, all this our account kafa na-achọ. Yes, Chinenye, my sister. Chinenye said, Musa, chief of defense staff, terrorist is the terrorist thing. Yeah, as our sister here is saying, that they want to talk to, which Musa? Musa is contracted. And if you people will hear how many millions of dollars they must have paid for him in overseas account, you will not believe it. They paid the same to Buratai, the man that Musa took over from. Today, Buratai's town, they almost killed Buratai himself. Go and serve the Fulani, according to Onyendo, and come back in shame. Musa is the face of the terrorists. They collude. Musa can never do anything different. Musa collude. Musa is the one who is fighting to help the Fulani to dip this their father's Quran in the high sea. Or if a fan fight till her there. But to Chukwu Okike Abịama, anyị ga-egosifa that God is with us. Ọ fagbuo mmadụ fetie Allahu Akbar. Ọ ifefa na-eti. O nwere onye fagbu yesterday, ife ekwere m n'anya, wee tinye nwoke a mma n'akpịrị, wee bee ya olu. And ọ ife a mkpu kịta akafakwu. Fane brainwash ndị befa, that's why they don't go to school. Na igbuo mmadụ, onye abụrụ onye otufa, Chukwu akpọbata gị n'eluigwe. Mana unu niile bụ ndị Christian, mana before amụọ Muhammad, mụọ Jesus Christ, na Chukwu agwago Moses on Mountain Sinai, nye 10 commandments, and thou shalt not kill is one of those 10 commandments. So amarom Chukwu nke fa na-egbulu. But that notwithstanding, we still need to vote, donate, and defend our land. Unuma wife ha jegbu ndị Benue like this. Maka no ebe anwa ka onye isi fa anwa no wee nwụọ, enye ya de. O ifefa ji azụ ya no their land. That their father. Ebe anwa ka enilie. And the fa believe no ndị Benue me na fa biaro Islamize ya in the 50s. Maka na egbukakwa ndị Benue anwa ndị Igbo wee je tụbacha ụmụ nwanyị fime fa wee mụtaba nwoke. Ife a bụ ife nna m kọlụ m, fa wee mụtaba nwoke. Ndị be ya ada anụkwafa ebe anwa because fast na inwe ike nụtakwa onye bụ nwanne gị. That's why some of them na-eyi anyị very well. Ndị Benue, Makogi and all that. Ebe anwa ka onye isi fa anwa nọ wee nwụọ. So, ogo ụfọdụ, you just sit down and think about history. That's why they remove history from schools. So our children don't know anything about what we are going through. But for us to come here and be gossiping, attacking each other, that is their plan. That is their plan. So my people, let me see if I can play the voice. Let me play this voice of our PM because I'm missing his voice.
Of Biafra has entered the highest stage in the history of Biafra. Not even during the war. I am telling you, it has entered the highest stage ever. And we are going to do everything humanly possible in this life to restore Biafra. Everything humanly possible will be done. And I want you people to understand that the Biafra liberation is step by step, segment by segment, plan by plan, executions by execution. We'll be executing those plans according to the template till the last one. And Biafra.
Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how do you intend to achieve it in practical terms?
In practical terms, it is civil disobedience. The same way that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. accomplished civil rights in America, the same way that Mahatma Gandhi led India to independence out of British colonial rule, the same principles we are applying, and might I add, very successfully too. We will do everything possible to unravel and unshackle the zoo called Nigeria. Everything humanly possible. No stone will be left unturned. We will sacrifice everything sacrificable. Material, life, blood will throw into.
And we will do everything humanly possible to see the Biafra exit.
So my people, you have heard it. Our two leaders, they are speaking with one voice. You understand? We have to remain with one voice. This person said this, the other person said that one. That is not what will get us Biafra, my people. It will not. We should learn how to be strong in anything we do or anything we say. As long as getting this Biafra is our goal, our objective. Therefore, my people, we must prioritize, everything that relates to our funding. Otherwise, India, if we go this move Faji now, as this woman described, Fana Bani Roundo, and you cannot blame it on any other person other than Wanye and Ngozi. Bia ke one day na two guy into two. Because some people before you say no ka fe anacho Bible, in you say no ke nacho Bible igeji we feature. Who are you blaming? If ojo ina here and there, na egbu ndị be anyị. Ịgbalụga from pillar to post. Ina cause problem everywhere. Anywhere ịbata, and then we're very chaotic and toxic relationship with others. We don't have to listen to such a person or even follow her ideas. Epụta na-achọ onye ga-eblame na na-egbu ndị be anyị mana ọ gị nwa kewalụ Biafrans na-atụ ego oge PM nọ wee kpọrọ onye Ngozi isikwa ebe anwa gbafete hia. That same account fa na-achọ ka fa wee menyụọ ya anya. That's what they're planning to do. There is no how anybody will deny this fact. No how. You did the worst thing, you know, by trying to, you know, divide the number of people na-atụ ego wee kponye Madam Baobab. Ị bịa here na-achọ onye ga-blame. My people, think of it. Okay, whenever we are doing fundraising, Yawa name her program where she has the highest number of viewers, and the platform all PM Melioji popular. In order there, in your program fundraising anaga. So all these people how much do they contribute to this our Biafra liberation? Nothing. Nothing. They will come to our platform. You will not get shishi. But our land is going. And you are blaming it on him. So, my people, let us all put heads together and know how to make Biafra great again. America will tell you, like Donald Trump, when he was there, he said that they are going to make America great again. How are we going to do ours? By funding. Yes, by funding, my people. So I would like us to listen to this. Wow. I'm trying to connect the voice. Okay, let me see if I can start it from my phone.
Guided by the Spirit. So I will not lie. And for those who want me,
Please, my people, confirm, are you hearing it? Emenike, biko gwa m na know the voice of success. Chinenye, are you hearing it? Let me play it again.
me to make an elaborate explanation on some certain issues, I will not do that. But I would want fellow Biafrans to start learning how to abide by their own law, which they make or they made. It is very, very, regardless of who you are. Government is not a...
Please, my people, can someone confirm to me if you are hearing the voice of success on the comment section? If any one of you is still around, can you confirm that you are hearing the sound of his voice?
A personal property, is that a family business. That is why there is a constitution.
Okay,
In essence of a constitution, which we don't have now, we have but has not been activated. We have the charter that guides our operands every day. And within the Brigade cabinet, they have what they call the bylaw.
So my people, you all know who is talking? Okay, thank you, Carlo. You all know who is talking. Unu ma onye success bụ very well. He was on the space yesterday. And you know, man, since, for some time, all the quiet. I beg your pardon. He was quiet, but he came to space yesterday. So let us listen to him.
Which guides the officers. So why must there be a confusion? Why at a point of achieving successes in this struggle, we will shoot ourselves on the leg? We have two great leaders in prison. And some of you are happy, you're not even thinking about it. You don't guide what you say, so that to guide them over there. It is not about coming on social media to make claims and lies, fabricate things, write memos, and do whatever you do and all those things. It is not for personal gain, please. We are talking about our future, our posterity. That is what we are talking about. Regardless, that should be your first point. That is why even the last stanza of our national anthem offer the prayer for the leaders. And some of these our leaders will recite this prayer and don't know what it means. The second stanza offered a solace to our men, officers and men of the BDF. The first one is a note taken. This is why I will never fall out or come short in this struggle. Never. I know what I'm doing. I know at the stage we are. I know this thing is going to pop up. And we are ever ready to combat anyone at any given time. But to the warring groups, if you are the one making things complicated, can you please put aside pride and put things straight? Because where two elephants fight, it is only the grass that suffers the injuries.
Mm-hmm.
For posterity's sake, I am pleading to fellow Biafrans. For the sake of our future generations, not even for us. I'm on my knees because other people who they're termed separatists, I learn from their own principle, especially those who are at the verge of recognition. Take, for instance, the Somaliland people. that declared their independence in 1991. They also observe this shake-up that we're observing, but our own is too much. From the period of the Civil War, there was mutiny, there was coup, and Ojukwu surmounted this. But in some of these things, those people may be right, not that they were paid, but to protect the national interest, but in a very wrong way. Some of them were court-martialed. During Wazirike time, we have it. Igbo and money, 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 money. Can this money revive the over 5 million people killed? These are 110 naira, $20, depending on your country, euro, pounds, and wherever you are, France. South Africa rands. Can it revive a single life? This is what you should do. We should learn to execute things in silence. If the charter tells you that there are messages or there are sections of these activities that is not for public consumption, obey it. If the bylaw told you that, oh, this and this, obey it. It is not for your personal gain. And elders that is above, anybody that is above 30 years is an elder. You will lie and you know that what you're saying is a lie. You continue saying it just to gain favor. I am not in any party now because Biafra has not come. There's no political party yet. But I'm trying to make a mediation for the warring parties. Learn from Somaliland, learn from Ambazonia. Ambazonia was also at the point of recognition. As from 2017, US were discussing their matter until they split it into factions. Look at what is taking them. Again, so many think tanks in America who wanted to help Biafra are now drawing back because within space of 6 months, we are now trying to get to 3 factions, apart from the IPOB.
Yes, my people, getting 3 factions, if you add DOS, it will be 4. It can never help us. As I said at the beginning of this program, that none of us is a child. Children, you qualify somebody as a children when they are 17 years and under. But once you are 18, you are an adult. You will be accountable for whatever you are doing. Everything you do, you will be liable individually. Until you show that you are not alone, then you will be liable collectively. My people, this struggle that we are in, we should be capable of being very consistent. As Onyendu said, that the key that will underlie this struggle for freedom and liberation is consistency personified. Jumping from pillar to post or talking from morning to night till night, lying against innocent people, and later you will come back, you say you have fallen back, that you lied, that you did this, that you should be forgiven, and you are forgiven, and you are starting again. Wash a pig is always a pig. From what success is saying here, we should realize that sometimes these people come in our midst and they listen to what we are doing what we are saying, how we are saying it. He made mention here that in 2017, Ambazonians were already in talks in America. They were already in a discussion how to recognize them. And they started fighting, dividing into 3 factions. Do you people think that no one on the Choli recognize it? But fun watch, I said it here some time ago, that for a nation to recognize you, they will have to see the consistency in you. Ọ dị ka onye na-eje iwere ego gaa n'auction jee golife. When you are in the auction place, you will be able to, buy something that is of value for you. Wonderful brother Ekpa is great. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you so much. You are wonderful. So, my people, we have to adopt resilience, steadfastness. We have to support this, our liberation. Funding. That should be the key, the underlying key. Because creating these factions, going to different platforms to tell stories, my people, when you tell your story from January to December without action, you are not getting Biafra. I will not lie to you. Stories doesn't get you Biafra. You have told the world that you want to leave Nigeria. How are we doing it? Our action will make or destroy our efforts. Because people, they watch. If you go to space now, you see like 100 and something people or 200 listening. Some people you don't even know who they are. It's just like I see your names here. I'm the only one you see. But who can I tell how they look now or who they really are? Anybody can come with any name. So what success is saying here is correct. The way we do things will attract any nation that will come to recognize us. That is what we need. And that recognition comes with a lot of benefits. So the nations will not come if we continue like this. So, but for now, for us to remain strong as the Biafra government in exile, let us have recourse to this very link. For now, look at it. PayPal is biafragov.org@gmail.com. Zelle, the same thing. So that we can fund our freedom and our liberation. Yeah, I see. Wow. You people are reading what somebody is writing for me here. No problem. Why should I hide my name in shame? Do I owe you? And why do you have Biafra emblem? Because you are fighting for Biafra. Am I fighting for Fulani? We are doing the same thing. You should also go and hide yourself in shame. You say your name is Obi. Go and hide your own face in shame, because your people are dying in homeland. And all you do is to fly from pillar to post. from one platform to another. Betty's name has now turned to Shetima and Gumi. Those are your enemies. Go and fight them. This is the thing we are talking about. Our people don't even know why they are in this struggle. No, they don't know. Many of us, they don't know why they are here. They thought that they are just here to fly from one platform to the other, to insult and abuse. That insult will not remove a hair from me. And I can promise you that insulting people or jumping from one platform to the other will not get you Biafra. You have a enter Biafra label here. That PM was the one who used his money when YouTube and Facebook pursued him. He used his money to build this enter Biafra that you are using. And you are not making any contribution to what we are doing, because you sound so wretched to me. You don't donate a penny. This is the kind of people we have. But we move on. Let's listen to Mazi Success.
Apart from IPOB and the others, because there are others that they have their name registered, but they don't have members. These are the whole lot of things we're going to fight at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, we're still going to come together. Everybody will now read the charter. The charter should be your guiding principle, just the same way the Bible is our guiding principles in life. A nation without law will always face anarchy. We should not build one. I will not be part of building one that has no law. Moreover, at this point, that our PM is answering questions in the Western world, not in Nigeria, not in Africa, in Europe. You are trying everything possible indirectly to indict him. You may not know what you are doing. That is why I kept myself off the space until he returns. But it is imperative this morning that I address some of these issues on my own understanding. The Biafran Charter is like our governing document. The Brigade bylaw is their own governing document. What is confusing there? They are the one that wrote it. I was not part of a committee that drafted any of this. I was never part of any committee that drafts any of this. But you see people who are not in a particular department, they are discussing about that department. It is not okay. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah. It is not okay. Stick by your assignment, stick by what you are given to do, no matter how little it is, do it fine. I don't make too much phone calls, calling people and all this. No, I don't. Because I stick to my own job. When I have my little break, I go for my own personal job. The same way you're supposed to be until this freedom is achieved. Summerland does not have plenty ministers we have. The National Council of Eritrea Government in Exile does not have plenty cabinet members as we do. We have Minister of Oil and Gas, which Oil and Gas is the person controlling. We have Minister of Sports and Youth and Sports. Where are we? Where is our stadium? We have Minister of Agriculture. Yes, we have land. What are the work of the Minister of Agriculture in homeland to make sure there is abundance of food? But these ministers left their job they start interfering in another person's job. It is not okay. If you are giving a minister of agriculture, make sure at this rainy season in homeland, you put up something under your supervision. We have massive land that is productive. We have places to rear animals. But our Minister of Agriculture is not doing anything. They want to be Minister of Finance. Then, utility, Minister of Utility or whatever. Which infrastructure? The electricity, the road network, and the whatever. Have we been able to put together? That is why we call it a struggle. These are things Onyishi, being our Prime Minister, put to make sure we have the best brain, put together, factional some things, and move forward. But it is being misinterpreted and the result is chaos. Please, fellow Biafrans, let us go back to the charter. This is what we used to defeat the first breakaway group. It is the charter. Please, brigade officers, go back to your bylaw. APM, who is acting on behalf of the Prime Minister, is not above the bylaw. The CRC chairman, who in turn acts as the Senate leader, is not above the bylaw. Meeting after meetings should not be. I know, because I know the both supporters are here. The both supporters are here. Call yourself to order. We are all adults. Whoever that is mistaken should tell each other, sorry, we misunderstood ourselves. Because what America is looking at our unity of purpose, number one, the ability to engage in the rules of law, number two, number three is the level of our democracy.
Yes, my people, you cannot be living in a glass house and every time you are throwing stones and you will expect that there won't be any crack. You cannot drink poison because you have an enemy. You will be drinking poison, but you want your enemy to die. We all, those of us who are genuinely fighting for Biafra to come, we all want Biafra genuinely to come. And even PM, the last space that PM had with us, he told us how Finland even fought themselves after they gained their independence, divided and splitted into many factions, just like this. I will not tell anybody that I'm surprised, because what is happening now is susceptible to freedom fight. It's part of the game of our enemies to win us. So when we are fighting for freedom, I don't expect that this sort of thing will not happen. I'm not surprised. But what surprises me is the angle that it comes from. Because we all agreed, I will not name anybody, but I remember those who spoke that day when Miriam, PM's lawyer, came to talk to us and said that some of us, that not some of us, that PM said that those breakaways, that they should fall back. And the ministers were all talking that if they come, they will not go to, what is it called? They will not be given any post, that they will just return and join like ordinary Biafrans. And I mean, there is nothing bad in that. If you really want Biafra, what are you doing with post? Because the time to look for real post has not come. We are still in exile. We are still in exile. Even with all the lies Ngozi told, oh, go and blow whistle. Oh, go, I will bring plane that will take you back to Nigeria. I am People's Club member. I am this, I am that. Don't kill full. All those things is part of it. But we have gone through all that. Now they came back. So why is it that our ministers will be the type that will not be capable of relying on their own law that they made by themselves? Even if it is your son, you will tell my son, this group, we have a principle and policy, and this is the policy, I cannot break it for you. You will not, I will not employ you because you are my son. It is our rule. That is how genuine people do things. You know? Okay, if you are a minister of agriculture, what business have your duty or your position got to do with the finance minister or the APM? Because the finance minister, in this case, that man is not wanting. He's only holding this APM position for our prime minister to come out, and he will mind his own department. And he has never encroached in anybody's business. You understand? Yes, my sister Onyi, he says they fall back with their mouth, not with their hearts. Exactly. And that is what is causing problem. And what I expected is for these ministers to even come out and speak to Biafrans and say, this woman who said that it is herself and Ikukuna that told the cabinet ministers to fall back, she is not the one. This is our reason. Because in every government, most of us live abroad. In every government where you live, you know that everything the government of all these countries where we live, all they do is for the benefit of their people. And they always take what their people say, the way they feel, what they think, they take it along. But acting like Nigeria, who will come and lie to you during the electioneering campaign, that they will do this, they will bring moon for you, they will bring sun for you. When they get there, they will forget you, like what Hope Uzodinma is now doing to Imo people. Since he was, from the very time that that man was brought in through forgery, because he was number 41, you know, the position, he was number 4. They left Emeki Hedioha, who was number 1, and took him. And that will signal something to you. So when you are acting like an enemy, where you're supposed to be the fighter, everybody will start looking at you. You don't have to leave your own jurisdiction, your area, and double into another person's area. And you expect that nobody will talk. Because you lose people's trust. You lose people's trust. You lose the trust of Biafrans. You lose the trust of those who want to see how you are doing, whether they will recognize you or not. We don't know how many countries that would have recognized us if Ngozi had not done what she did. Because what Ngozi did is the cause of this problem till today. This same account, she started by telling you people, account. Okay, she'll come and account. Account for what? What of the money that she has in the account that she was holding as PM's chief of staff? Made for our Finland. She still has that money. And maybe that money is what she will be using when her case will kick off. Because the court, they haven't really invited her. You know, court, they have a very long wait, a long list. Because some people will now be thinking, oh, Onweri Familia. Now, her case is coming up. Her case is coming up. And Biafra government have sworn that anybody who will come and abuse rights in this government now, that you will be taken to court to come and answer for what you have done. So let's continue to listen to Success.
And finally, self-governance. This is the 4 things that the US is looking at. Self-governance, rules of law, level of democracy, and the other one, there were 4 that I named. These are the things US is looking at. And we are almost failing off from this. Can we go back, please? Can we go back? If you watch Trump's speech and other Americans' speech on Summerland, these are the things they are pointing at. These are the things we're supposed to do. It is not about having a large cabinet. You would be in the Zoom. You will be on the ground making decisions. You are in the Zoom and you claim you are not a nation. You are not a nation yet.
No.
You are a nation, but you are not a free one yet. Your meetings are being carried out in the Zoom, not in the Liberty Building. And we don't take this into consideration. Let us tell ourselves the truth. If you're a minister serving under Biafra, your aim should be one day you will be in the conference hall at Ebube, in the conference hall at Newi, wherever it is the meeting is called, in which of the states. You will be there. It's live, not on the Zoom that the Igbo man invented. If they cancel Zoom today now, there's no place for our meetings. We should hasten up and forget about this saga and drawing each other and all those things. If you are tired of serving, you can step aside. Next person, carry on. That's what it's called, a relay race. We must be addicted to our laws, read it as if there will be no tomorrow, and they live on it as if we are going to live forever. Please do not support division. Do not support chaos. Do not fuel trouble. The other breakaway group, we give them a long time, but they were confused. They will touch this area, touch this area, touch this area, touch this area, touch this area. And at the end of the day, they have no area they hold. I can only come to negotiate with you when I know you are having an important part of these agitations. I can tell you, okay, bros, what do we do? How do we sort this problem? But when I know you have nothing, you're just ranting on social media making noise. How can I? You are not of any importance. So both the APM, both the CRC and their supporters, please and please take this into cognizance. The APM is conquering Washington, and our you will see the miracle of God. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't wish to last longer in this space, but because I'm going to do other things. I will give a few people chance to speak. If I invite you, you come to the mic and speak. Madam Kiru, yes, you are doing a marvelous job, but I want all of you to advise each other, please. So also with the other guy that came yesterday and started like in the university. I love him. Please, whoever can reach him, tell him to make a U-turn. We have a lot to do. There is a lot in our table. God bless you all as you take the mic. 5 persons, please. Then we'll call it a day. I will appear in any space holding whenever I have the time. But for now, I really need 5 speakers. Go ahead if you have my mic. Simon Ekpa, please unmute yourself.
Good morning, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, lovers of freedom all over the world. Today is a new day, and we thank God we are here. We are all here today again on the same purpose for the same mission, which is charting a way forward towards the full restoration of the state of Biafra. And on that note, I want to first of all thank Chukwu Kabiama, who have made it possible that we are all here today, and who has also made it possible for us to continue to believe in a common goal, which is the restoration of Biafra. After that, I will have to first of all, again, thank our leader, our internal leader, Jim Ojukwu, and our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our prime minister, the only prime minister that have come to break the yoke, in the person of His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. And after that, I will have to thank also our APM, who has been holding on since our PM left. So, and all Biafrans all over the world, I want to thank everybody who still believe that's the best way for us to live and exist as a human race is for us to stay on our own, for us to be on our own nation, for us to have our own country, where we will have common goal, common purpose for prosperity, unlike what we have here in the zoo. So I want to thank you, Mazi, for what you have been doing all this while. It's not easy, regardless of the, the challenges. You have been there, So I want to urge you to continue. Then to all Biafrans, we have seen what is playing out right now in our struggle. But I am happy because I believe that we still have quite a number of people who believe so much in PM, who believe so much in what we have instituted even before PM left, and who has decided to maintain that which he has instituted. So I want to thank everyone. From what is going on, I just want us to know this for a fact, that in this race for the struggle of the restoration of Biafra, it is a fight to finish for some of us, regardless of which group you think you may belong to. The truth remains that those who believe so much in what the men on ground are doing are those who are with PM right now. And if there's anybody who will tell me that Nweke here and our APM, who are with our men on ground, from our Grand Commander Igwe Butuzo to his 2IC, Gentry Yahoo, and the rest of them. Once you are not with these guys, or these guys are not with you, that means you are falling out. That is my belief. All we have now to do is to do everything possible to continue to fund our defense. That is the only thing we have to continue to do until PM comes out, until our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, rejoins us.
Yes, my people, As he rightly said, you all know what the engineer who is responsible for our link on the website did to our account. Currently, this is the link that we use now. I played the voice of a recorded audio, how you will download PayPal from Play Store. Download it, and this is the link you will put there to make payment. biafragov.org at gmail.com for PayPal, and for Zelle, biafragov.org at gmail.com. My people, we need it. Funding is all we need now. Going to talk like children or crying like babies will not bring us Biafra. If anyone is here who believe that even donating one ejema is difficult for them, then the person does not want Biafra to come quick. We can be doing this thing for 100 years. And that is what the enemies want. To delay us, to stop us. That's why they are holding Onyendu. Because we have all seen now that Kenya court have, penalized Kenyan government for colluding with Nigeria terrorist nation to abduct Onyendu illegally from Kenya back to the zoo. And for the same people to stretch their hand far to Finland to detain PM. Are we going to say, oh, somebody is attacking me, let me go and sleep? No, we have to continue. And that is what will make both PM and Onyendu happy. Yes, that is what will make them happy. They will not come out now and you think that they want to listen to all this barrage of insult on each other. That's not what they are coming out to hear from you. Because if you tell them this for far too long, it will start irritating them. Because these two leaders we have, Onyendu and our PM, they are serious men. They want to be moving fast like train. We all saw how PM started from 2022 till 2024. Before he was taken in, he has done everything. This is the difference between some of us now and that very young man, our PM. So my people, funding is the key. That is the key to getting Biafra. I must tell you, until we have countries that will recognize us and will come and start supporting us with equipment to defend ourselves. We are not violent people. By way of disclaimer, everything we are doing here is teaching our people what they should do and how they should do it. They should do it working together. They should do it funding our liberation. That is all. We are not here to incite anyone, no. We are here to educate as much as we could. And if you go home, you sit down and think, what this lady is saying, is it beneficial? Donating, is it useful? Of course it is. Everything is money. It's not just our angels. We have other things that we need to do with money. So my people, funding is the key.
And I am thanking God for making it possible for some of us who believe so much in them to continue to donate on every time we are called upon. And I want to thank Eunice. I want to thank Nkiru, who these are strong women who have vowed to remain on the path of the truth and they will continue because, you know, as they said, when it's getting to the end, that is when it's getting hot and even hotter. Right now, you can see that the chaff are really being separated from the real beans or the rice. So now we are going to have the real people around. And what happened on the Saturday is a testimony to where Biafrans actually believes or who Biafra believes in. So on this note, I don't want to go further because we have a short time today, this morning. I don't want to go further. I just want to thank everybody here. And I want us to continue. I want to urge us to continue doing that which you know how to do the best, which is to support in whichever way we can. As we can see, even with the little one we are doing, our men on ground continue to give Nigeria terrorist government in uniform woto on the daily basis. In fact, these days, the latest ones are just enormous, and we want them to continue. We want them to know that we all believe in them, and we'll continue to fund them. We'll continue to do all our best to make sure that they continue to guide and protect our communities. And we that are in diaspora, please, I want to urge all of us, please, I beg you. Listen, there is nothing, we have seen that the other part of the country, everywhere is boiling. These evil men who have come from Sahel to actually exterminate and put all of us into extinction, they are not joking. And they are killing people all over the country on daily basis. The reason why you don't see it like that, like every other places in Biafra land, is nothing but because of our defense forces, who then know that they are not joking and they are prepared for them. But also because of the saboteurs amongst us, they have made it possible for some of the little penetrations they are making. Just as you saw what is happening in Imo State, there's a new case of bomb blasts that happened in a market. That should be an opener to not only people that believe in Biafra, but to all people who believe in the freedom. And everybody who says you're an Igbo man, everybody should put his eyes on the ball and to open his eyes, because these guys are here to remove us from the land which our great-grandfathers, which our ancestors left for us. And we shall never allow it to happen. So I want to thank you all. Thank you so much. Let me yield here. Thank you, Success. You are doing a great job. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, my buddy. Please, I want to let Biafrans know this, that our fight for freedom has gone beyond securing a geographical territory. Our fight for freedom has gotten to the level of fighting for survival. So regardless of whatsoever anyone does, the Bible said that he who put his hand on the plow does not need to look back. This is it. I am pleading on the two parties. The left is important, the right is important. When you cut off the left hand thinking that it is left hand, the right hand cannot function properly. When you cut off the right hand thinking that it is the right hand that is the problem, the left hand will not function. We are like a body. We need all the parts in place to maintain a healthy environment, a healthy system. Okute Biafra, do you want to speak? Okute TV? Kiruka, I'm giving you microphone, and maybe you are not in a place to speak, and no problem. Please. Okute TV, pick up the microphone. Those of you who are active on social media, I want to hear your voice in my space before I shut down. My brother here, Don Machiti. John Machiti, you're also here. Good morning. Tito Vale, good morning. So these are powerful Biafrans who are making things happen.
Okuta is not taking a microphone.
Okay, it's not taking my call. There's no problem. Uzochukwu, you can go ahead. Uzochukwu, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, dear friends.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my success. I am delighted to hear your voice again after a long time. Looks like you went into the shell, like you said. But thank you for coming up to speak this morning. I am greatly delighted for one or two areas of your clarifications this morning. And I have been in the battle of trying to put one and one together and pinpoint actually what is actually playing along and playing on in the British government. But I've not been able to actually put my heads, wrap it up towards what I am actually thinking of. In as much as it is, I am still waiting to hear the clarity of what is actually meant to be. But then, as much as that may be, I pick up points which is greatly will be adjusted and will be put into practice on the few things you said, and that has been my mandate and eagering and speech everywhere and every moment, in as much as I don't come often, but whatever I have been actually pointing out is just like you said, let us come to one mind, let us come back to oneness and utilize the unity, the simplicity, the togetherness which we have been as it was from the beginning when our PM was here and before he left. That is actually where I am picking up from. I don't want to know who is at fault and who is not at fault, but let's come back to unite ourselves and understand ourselves. Yes, there may be opportunities of miscrepancies and misunderstandings, but we need to come back to oneness and unity and understand where I was fault, and this one A will understand where he was wrong, and B will say, hey, yes, I was faulty in this area. Okay, my beloved brother, I am sorry about this. I misunderstood you, just like you said. I didn't catch up what you were actually trying to put on play, but maybe I also misunderstood you one way or the other. We come back and united we stand, so that we can be able to forge ahead and get this recognition we are looking towards from the Western world. Let us not be battling and shooting ourselves on the legs and abusing and accusing one another. I found it very difficult often to come on the platform, especially the media platform, which has turned to a battleground, a warfare center, which ought not to be. It breaks my heart when I see the way we slam at each other, fight against each other, and abuse each other on the space. What are we giving out to the Western world? What are we showcasing to them? Look at the people, they say, they are looking for freedom, and yet they cannot be coordinated. They cannot be united. Where are we heading to? That's exactly my point, and this is exactly the point I picked up, which you made this morning. But my sources, I would want you to, despite you say you want to go deeper into things. If I would have said, I would have loved you to define things more and clarify people so that they will come to their senses. If they are not clarified, they might be able to be they find it difficult to push on. If you can be able to define more things on the specific areas of where faults and let them be adjusted and let each other plead with one another and say, brother, I am sorry, I misunderstood you, and oh, okay, this is what happened, I am so wrong about it, I am sorry, and we carry each other along again and forge ahead, because ahead is the freedom we're looking for. Ahead is the point where we're looking for, where we're going. Please, Master Sosa, I wouldn't want to blatter words here, and maybe someone will misunderstand and say, that one's also where is he coming from? Yes.
Yes, my people, you see what our brother is saying. Unu aghọtago ndị na-akụziri ndị Fulani ifefa na-eme? Because Fulani, ndị ọcha ga-agwafe ifefa na-eme. Fanwa ejidezie ndị gọvanọ na ọhaneze. Ndị ọhaneze achọba one of us. Because ife a Ngozi mere bụ one of the things ga-eme ka ndị ọcha ghara recognize anyị. That's what they will tell them. Once you do that, nobody will recognize them. Then after that, Fasifa target their finance. There is no how anybody will look me in the eye and tell me or swear that what is happening now is not the handiwork of Nigeria. Asi. But onye na-enyefa that fine idea ọ ụmụ nwa bekee, because ọ kafasi wee jide ndị otufa n'obodo a. I'm telling you. But it is for us to resist this kind of attack, shooting ourselves on the foot. Imana, some of the ministers now may not know where this whole attack is coming from, but they will just follow suit. Ka ọ ghalụkwa ịbụ na ya esoro other ministers. Ka ọ ghalụkwa ịbụ na ya dị iche. No. Onyendu said that we don't cure cancer, that we cut it off. That is what some of them should be doing. When you see this type of thing coming up, you cut it off and let us move forward. There is no how I get with a recognition. And I get with a recognition now from at least 5 countries before UN Abia recognize a certificate of independence as a nation in the world. You all know it. So shoot all this shooting of ourselves on the foot. I don't know what people think about it. I don't know. Ọ bụ na PM na onye ndu apụtara, it means na ife a ka anyị ga-anọ na-eme. People are now follow out, now follow in. My people, let us sit up. Funding is the issue right now because of Ogbugbu na-egbu ndị be anyị. We should not forget that. Our people are dying at home every day. You know? Or because now that report.
I am pleading for peace.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. So my brother, so long as there is a government, there's always an opposition. Even in the cabinet, there's always an opposition.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is the opposition we're experiencing. And that is why I'm using the Biafran Charter, which is guiding the entire Biafran nation, or the struggle, and the Brigi bylaw, which guides the officers. People who are concerned should make this their daily responsibility to recite page by page of these 2 powerful documents. And then we can now know that, yes, a minister of environmental technology can function in homeland, in his own home, and not from abroad. And that will make you to muscle up, throw away all ego, all pride, all insults. None of you have been insulted the way the APM has been insulted. I believe so.
Incompetent of being the APM. So if you combine the two, it's very clear that what they want to do is to kick Ogenkere out. That is just what they want. Because you don't want him as a finance minister anymore. You still don't want him as the APM because you feel he doesn't have the leadership charisma to lead the people. Please, he is just acting. They should have understood this even earlier. He is acting till the PM comes out. Once PM comes out, there will be nothing like acting anymore. He will be out and PM will assume his position. So I just want to clear this up because these guys are doing something more than we think. They can't be telling us that one person cannot be handling two important positions in the government that is handling the finance and is also handling the APM, which is the leadership aspect of it. Okay, even if today our APMs, okay, you guys should nominate or appoint another person as APM. They will still fight him against him being the finance minister. And if he decides to say, okay, I relinquish my power and my position as the finance minister, they will still come after him for being the APM. So I think it's very clear to some of us that all they want is to take him out of the picture before PM comes out, and which is not very good, because we cannot afford to do that right now, even if we don't like him in anything. Let's allow the PM to come out. He is not doing badly. The men on ground are not complaining about him. So why all this? Thank you so much. Let me hear.
Please, can I talk a little bit to go to the listening side? I have something.
I think
My hand has been up since.
Hold
Please.
My
on,
hand has
hold
been
on,
up.
hold
I have
on,
been there before.
hold on. Okay, go ahead there, Tito, before Mwada will pick up my. I think I called you.
Okay. Minister, yeah, that is why I raised up my hand. I want to appreciate this time that you have squeezed out to come and talk to us in this space. We true Biafrans really appreciate you and all that you have been doing. Because if they want to mention the main person in this, our freedom today, you are the backbone in your own department. You refuse to compromise. You have been standing tall, withstanding all forms of abuse, whatever they brought on you. So we thank you so much. So what I want to say this morning is that it is a very big shame and a slap to Biafrans witnessing these coup plotters the second time. In fact, this time around, the pain is more than the one that Ngozi brought on us for 7 months now. And what is paining us is that this is coming from those that claim they are intellectuals, those that wrote down these bylaws, those that wrote all these things in our charter. Or when they were writing it, doesn't mean that they were preparing it for Biafrans and they exempted themselves from it, which is what is playing out in Nigeria. The laws in Nigeria is only to poor Nigerians, but to politicians, no, they can do away with it. That is what is playing out here. Because they cannot tell us Biafrans today that they are not aware of what our law says. You understand? So I'm not praying for division.
My people, you agree with this woman. Write your comment on the comment section if you agree with her. Because recently, you all know that Akpabio, who is a minister in he's the Senate president in Nigeria. His friend's wife is what he was going after. And all the ministers supported him. Somebody else's wife. And you also somebody else's husband and father. And you did not remember the law, apart from law of nature. Abuse of your position. Abuse of the poor citizens. This is exactly what Nigeria practices. How do we want to show young Biafrans that we are different from Nigeria? By following our own laws. You make law in a book, you call it charter. You just carry it, showing everybody, this is my charter. Then you drop that charter. It's like going to church and dropping the Bible. You won't go, or you are going for Bible lesson, but you don't have the Bible in your hand. Or you even have it in your hand and went to Bible lessons. And when you come out, you will be doing contrary to what that Bible tells you. And you are a preacher, you want people to listen to you. This is what we are doing. Going round and round. My people, let us sit up. Do you know that these things happening, home people are not happy because they are the ones who is wearing this tight shoe and they know the real finger or the toenail that it hurts. You know, the people who are back home are not happy anymore. They are not happy. And we don't think of their interest. We're only here thinking of our interest because we live abroad. And if you talk, they will say, you say, he, she said, look at what she's saying. Why don't we revert to our charter? Follow what it says. The bylaws. What is it telling us? How do we want Onye Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been sitting in one place for 5 years now, and our PM, how do you want them to be happy? Because I know that any genuine Biafran cannot go there and be telling them this type of thing happening. Because it will make them feel weak to continue enduring and staying there. When you hear our people talk like this, you ask yourself question, are they talking sense? What do we need to do? We have to come together, at least for the sake of, trying to, you know, yes.
No, because each of them, they were very useful in their department. And as our APM said, if them working with all these ideas they brought is going to jeopardize our freedom, we don't need them.
Yes. Ayo, please talk to Biafrans. They need to hear from you. Hello? Wow. Please, come back. Try and come back. I want you to talk to Biafrans.
We don't need them. Because what is playing out now is like paddy. Intimacy has set in into our freedom. They have lost the focus. It is Biafra or Biafra. We are not here to form friendship, and they already know that if they go against our law, they should honorably resign. We don't hate anybody, but we are here to protect our law because we want a nation that all of us will abide by the law. You understand? So these are the people we're all looking up to. And they have stabbed Biafrans at the back. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. You get the point? We want unity, but if them coming back will make us to cry again when we are not supposed to cry, please let them honorably resign quietly and sit at the listening side and watch others pick up the battle and we move forward. You understand my point? So seriously, Chairman is not a baby. And all of them that are involved, they are not babies. These are adults that are grandparents that claim they know the law. They are all staying in civilized countries. They are even obeying the laws in the countries that they are staying. Exactly. So why do they want to disregard our own laws? What example are they showing to us? All the ministries that are not functional, what are they doing? Everybody wants to become finance minister. Everybody wants to be defense minister. But in their department now, ask Ruby, who claims he's a doctor. All of them just bought this title and attached to their names before coming to this freedom. What is the curriculum that Biafrans will use? What curriculum? What will be our own system, education system? No program has been drafted out to begin to guide us towards that. Ministry of Agriculture that is so unstable. When he comes to this space, he's so unstable to answer questions. What is he doing in his department? So it's like most of these ministries, we don't need them now. What we need now is finance and defense. Honestly, left with me alone, they should scrap out everything. Because we need finance now. We need defense. Look at what our defense are doing at home. We don't need too much grammar. We don't need a APM that will be speaking Queen's English to us that will begin to look for dictionary for the meaning. Even if our PM is blind, APM is blind, let him be like that. We love him like that. So that is the point I want to make. It's not about we want a disunity. No, we don't want disunity. But if the unity will make us to go back 10, 100 years backward, please let them honorably resign. Because I see no reason why adults with their complete senses, if they claim, oh, they did not know how many weeks now, it's getting to 2 weeks now, none of them has come out to say, oh, we miscalculated, oh, Biafrans. Okay, let's see what we can do to amend. So that means they really planned it and executed it. Up till now, our website, our account has not been fixed. Who is Azubike to hold us in ransom? They cannot obey simple instruction from the government. Is this the people that we want to unite with again? This time around, they will strike us if they don't resign and step aside. Thank you, Biafrans, for turning out since on Saturday. Thank you, Biafrans, for turning out yesterday to support this freedom. We are looking forward, and we must get it. We are not looking at faces. We are looking at our charter and our bylaws. And all of us, even our APM said last night, he is not exempted from the consequences if he should break the law. Now, even me, all of us here. So it is Biafra first, our charter first, and our bylaws first. Thank you so much, Minister Success. We love you. If you don't know that Biafrans love you. We love you so much. Keep up doing what you are doing. Keep on. The structure that you've kept aside, structure it out for our defense. In fact, increase it. God will bless Biafrans to donate and sponsor this our freedom. Keep on doing what you are doing. We love you. Thank you so much. I yield my mic here because you say you don't have too much time. God bless you.
Thank you, and God bless our holy nation, the land of the rising sun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I step in to speak?
Please. Yes.
Okay, thank
Who
you.
is this person?
Yeah, this is I have a
Wait,
dream.
hold on. Eh?
I have a dream.
Okay, I have a dream. Just hold on.
Thank
Let
you.
me. There are hands up. There are hands up.
Yeah, my hands are still up.
But let me. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let me say something.
Yes, Ayo, I don't know if we are still around. Try and see if you can come back again. Let's continue, my people.
No worries.
Wanda Stella, good morning. You are here. I welcome you and all my honorable mazes. I missed you all. I believe one day our Prime Minister will join us again, but may not be the same level he was. He left us. This may be in another greater dimension. So please, all of you should calm down. The law is our defense. And these people should also ask themselves questions. Their department, everybody, including the APM, what have I been able to do with my department? The department that is handed over to me. Yes, I must thank the government in the homeland. Yes, all admins, all the regional admins, and all county heads, district heads, ward leaders. It is not easy, but you see them waxing strong, working with one spirit, unity of purpose. You don't hear this settlement of peace. That's why we don't have CRC in homeland. You don't hear about it. They know what to do because they are the ones suffering this thing, not those in abroad. You are in abroad and you are dragging Minister of Interior. Where are you going to Interior Minister?
Stop Success. Yeah, talk to Biafrans. They are listening.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Wada Betty. Thank you, Biafrans. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, the truth of matter is, whatever that is happening right now shouldn't have happened. In fact, it shouldn't happen at all, because If we say we are human being, if we say we are intelligent, if we say we should know what is called due process. We should know how to handle things. Because there is no way you can tell me that we have declared Biafra and we are looking for recognition, and what is happening now, you're telling me that country will recognize you. No. In fact, any country, they will be worried. They will be thinking that we don't know, we can't govern ourselves. That is what these people have shown to the world.
Exactly.
That we're not ready to govern ourselves.
Yes.
Because if we're ready to govern ourselves, no matter what, this is what we should settle in the cabinet. This is if whatever they say, if whatever they say that is happening, if that is truth or whatever they say is truth, this is not the way to go about it. The way to go about it is you bring it to the cabinet. But could you believe that what is happening, Briggy cabinet is not aware, Briggy cabinet doesn't know about it? These people call themselves back. These people are the old Briggy cabinet members during when PM was here. So these people are the people, they say they are back. The Biafran Advisory Committee. You said you are back and you are making a meeting. We are making a meeting behind Briggy. And now there is problem. And you are still saying that it's Briggy. Whereas Briggy was not aware of this. This is unacceptable to me. Because if we are looking for recognition, we should follow due process. We should follow what is law. We have charter, we have bylaw. No matter what, we have to follow the due process. Due process is very, very important in whatever you do. Due process is very, very important in whatever you do. You have to learn how to follow due process, because if we follow due process, if we find misappropriate, if we find misconduct from our president, our prime minister, we have every right to ask him to resign. You understand? We have every right to impeach him. And that is the kind of process we're supposed to follow. That the countries that we want to recognize us, we want us to see. They wouldn't want us to be going through this way. It's unacceptable to me. So I'm saying, those back, they should reinstate their account, as they said, PM say, with immediate effect, without wasting time. They should reinstate their account straight away and bring the matter to cabinet, and let's figure it out. APM is our brother. APM is a Biafra. APM has been our APM for over 6 months. We have been working with him. We have been fighting this struggle with him. If there is any problem we find out today, we need to listen. We need to tackle it as a human being. We don't just go and watch our dating lineage on the social media. Everything is not on social media. There is something that will come up. Use your common sense. I mean, you don't expect somebody like me to jump on social media, start calling my APM. You are a sabo. Somebody I have been working with for over past 6 months. What about those things I achieved with him? What about those things I managed to achieve with him since 6 months? You want me to just destroy them like that? Because of what? Even if what you are saying is the truth, bring it. Let's set up panel of inquiry. Let's investigate whatever you are saying. If we find him culprit, we ask him to resign or we impeach him. The way people are going about it is not acceptable to me, and in no country we want to recognize people like this. Thank you, Wadabeti Biafra. This is what I just want to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You are all on point. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Biafrans, you have heard it. He said it all. We really have to show that there's a difference between we Biafrans and the Nigeria that we are running away from. It's not by, we did not come here to hobnob or make friends when our people are dying in homeland. Yes, Ayo, if you are looking on the screen, our people are hailing you. Emenikechi Boy said, greetings, Ayo Ayole. Thank you for your saying yes, 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 with you. Yes, Biafrans were tired of being pushed up and down, from pillar to post, forgetting that Rolling Stone gathers no moss. Why did we go to Finland, even when PM is not there? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Brothers and sisters, they fight. But the only thing that happens is that they have to come together and settle it. But for you to insist on fighting your brother or your sister means you are not even ready for the sisterhood or for the brotherhood. And here we have a center that is holding us, which is Biafra. Why don't we think of the men on ground in the bush for how many years? Why don't we think of Onyendu and our PM inside, and they're not complaining? Let's come together. That is the thing. If there's anything wrong, we settle it inside. It's not everything will come on the social media. And we should know that some of the memos we are passing around using PM's name, that he's still being detained. Do you people want them to take away that right from him of calling and speaking to people? I don't know what we want. We keep shooting ourselves on the foot all the time. We leave our enemies and focus on ourselves. What do we intend to achieve? So, my people, our brother has nailed it. Let us all think, and we are going to call it a day from here. And let me play this PM's new song for us to use it to close our day's broadcast. Maybe tomorrow we'll continue after the.
We dey wait for you to come our way. Simon Ekpa, you dey fight like lion, keeping Biafra safe from Zion.
Biafrans are tired. I'm so proud of Biafrans the what they have shown, because I was worried. We don't need division. We don't need push me here, push me here, push me here, push me here.
Yeah.
Even during Ngozi Orabeze, Biafran couldn't have splitted. Biafrans could have stood on their own. It doesn't matter who is who. It doesn't matter. It's not about Ngozi. It's not about Odenkere. It's about our freedom. We shouldn't allow anybody to come and push you here, push us here, push us here. No, we don't want it. If we find out that this is Biafra, this is Briggy, this is the only thing we have achieved in the history of this struggle, this Briggy government, we must guide it jealously. We must make sure we protect this Briggy. This Briggy is what will give us Biafra. Any person who is trying to come and whatever you're trying to do, whether directly or unknowingly, and whatever action you're taking, you don't know that this action you are taking is only going to destroy the movement. It's not about Ogenkere. It's not about Ogenkere. It's not about APM. It's about the Briggy. It's about our government. Our prime minister is where he is as prime minister of Biafra. Do you expect him to be there before he come out? Everything is already destroyed. Is that what you want? So we must guide this Briggy. This Brig government is our own. We must guide it jealously. We must make sure we protect him. We must, because this government has come to stay. This government will be there. Ogenkere will come and go. Another person will come and go. Another person will come and go. This government has come and stay. So we must learn what we are doing. If we find anything that APM or anybody is doing that is not good, even me, if you find me doing something that is not good, take me away, suspend me or expel me and go and get Biafra. It's not about individual. It's about Biafra. It's about freedom. Biafrans are sick and tired of pushing around. Biafrans are sick and tired of, to back. We don't need such bullshit anymore. No matter what, we are capable of solving our problem. If we're not able to solve our problem, why are we looking for freedom? Thank you. Thank you, Mwada Betty.
Dalu. God bless you. Biafrans are happy. Yes, my sister Norma from Italy, she said that we are tired of being pushed up and down. More people, Chinenye too, look at all our people here are hailing you, because In fact, my brother, including me, I'm tired of all these things because this is not an individual thing. We have focus. Biafra, that's what we aimed at. And they know that Musa and Nigeria, Fulani, they want our account closed. That's the target. And we should know that. We can't just bring our leg for them to tie rope and drag us out of our focus. No, please, my people. We want unity, we want peace. If we want to be recognized by the UN or by outside world, we have to work together because they watch, they listen. They listen, you know. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We have been here now for 2 hours, going to 3 hours. Yeah. I will leave you people from here, you know. By the special grace of God, we will come back tomorrow. For those of you who have not subscribed to Betty Ford TV, please do so. On the space today, the person hosting it said I should bring my link to space so that more Biafrans will come and be listening, as I am one of the Breji media teams. Most of the things that happen in homeland, they don't report it. They don't even report it in the zoo. We are the one that tells the world what is happening to us. So, my people, I have to leave us here, and I pray that God will continue to guide us. Yes. Hello, sir.
Honorable Betty.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Honor Gazu Biafra land league and we post here at X everywhere. And that's an album from Biafra land. You know about
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I want the mobile page in X. He got free now thousands of thousands. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So there's no problem. Ayola. Yeah. I greet you, my brother. I thank you very much for coming, for calling, and for speaking to Biafrans this night. I hear your voice. May God bless you, Ayola. Yeah. See, we don't need to be tired. I'm telling Biafrans here. We have won. Biafra have won the fight against the enemies of the independence of Biafra. We have won.
Yes.
1,000%. So-called CRC and co, they don't have any power against the government, against the British government. These people called CRC, they are only nominated individuals, and they can be suspended or sacked at any time by the Prime Minister or APM, according to the rule of law, the Charter of Biafra. They were appointed, they were not elected.
Yes.
They can be changed at any time. So they have made the biggest mistake of their life, and they have been sacked by Biafrans, by the majority of Biafrans. 99% of Biafrans have sacked them. So these people have no power. And nobody should be tired or worried. APM is the leader as for this moment until our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon ever comes out.
Yes.
What APM says is what goes. On a man Apple, he knows that. I seniored him, and I'm more intelligent than him. I'm more well educated than him. You know, when we talk, some people doesn't know who is who. We are all online. We're talking. He knows me, and I knows him. He can't talk where I talk. And when he hear my voice, I know he panics. He knows that he doesn't have any single power. The only person that holds the power is APM. He's the only person that has power as of now until our Prime Minister comes out. And as APM, he's Simon Eba, the Prime Minister, and Simon Eba is Ogenkere at this time, this moment. So, if you every Biafrans can take what is going on now, you can see that they are panicking. Even the evil woman called Adandimbo Nandier Ndosho, that even Ndimbo Nandier doesn't know who he is. They rejected her. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's just an evil woman, an illiterate. So nobody should panic. Biafra have come to stay. And there's nothing that will stop Biafra coming.
No, nothing. Okay. Nothing.
Okay, our APM is representing our able Prime Minister, Simon Eba.
Mm-hmm.
And he is intelligent and more powerful than those useless people call themselves CRC. They can't talk where he talk. He have the power. Ogenkere have the power. Ogenkere and his cabinet right now, which is the cabinet of Simon Eba, our able Prime Minister. So, my fellow Biafrans, do not worry. Only what you need to do is support financially.
Yes.
If you cannot support financially, support by prayer, come out openly, show your support to this government. Pray under the leadership of, now for this moment, our APM will carry on behalf of our Prime Minister Simon Eba. If you love Simon Eba as our Prime Minister, you have to support and respect Ogenkere. No other person. He's doing the right thing. Honorable Betty is here preaching day and night. She is under the Brigi government.
Yes.
And also a member of Information Minister. She's also under the APM, which is APM is under our Prime Minister Simon Eba. We all, as a Biafrans, genuine Biafrans, if you say that you love Simon Eba and hate Ogenkere, you are a liar. You are a deceiver. You are deceiving yourself. Imam Madabu, CRC, they were just nominated people, 4 people that can be sacked or dissolved at any time. As of now, they have been dissolved. They don't have anything to say. If there's nothing for them to do, it's the APM that is representing our Prime Minister. He's the only person who will authorize them go and look into this matter. But the matter they jump into is where they have no power. They have already violated the law of the Charter of Biafra because they have caused the problem by themselves. So they are already been sacked. Dear friends, please join hands together and support this government push to protect our land.
Yes.
Especially financially, no matter how much.
Yes.
One gentleman, 50 cents, 50 kobo, 50 kobo in Brazil something, or 50 cents in Europe, 50 penny in America, no matter how much you can be able to contribute, do it for the freedom of our people.
Yes.
For your own freedom, for the freedom of your family, your children, your grandchildren, your next generation to come. This is what you have to do. And by doing this, then you are supporting the government of Bridge that is under our able Prime Minister. I called my son, Simon Eba, Jock. God bless you, my sister, Betty.
Thank you, sir.
God bless our able Prime Minister, Simon Eba. God bless our able APM, Ogechukuntere. God bless our son. God bless every genuine Biafran that is supporting one way or another. Thank you very much.
Thank
God
you,
bless
sir.
all of you.
Thank you,
In Jesus'
sir.
name.
Amen. We appreciate you, sir. Fellow Biafrans, my people, we have to call it a day here now. We are 3 hours, and you know that people in homeland, they always complain because of their data. They don't have enough data, but I do advise them also to take their time in listening to it. So let us try and make it easy for them. We're here to support each other, take our brothers and sisters into consideration in everything we do. Yes, we move. Thank you, my people. I do appreciate all of you so much. You are all wonderful in your contribution. As I said earlier, we do bring to you people what is happening in homeland. I brought the video of that lady who went to Ekototo and all those areas. She visited there and was telling us what is happening there. You all heard her. And now, as I promised yesterday, I brought you people this PayPal. It is biafragov.org@gmail.com and Zelle biafragov.org@gmail.com. Let us donate and support our liberation, my people. We cannot afford to leave our ancestral land. Fulani remains the enemy of Biafrans, and we have to really focus on that. Bickering at each other will not get us Biafra. No. Thank you, my people. Amandia Neze TV, thank you for joining us. You are late already, but you can rewind this video. I will send it to you when I'm sharing the video. Thank you so much. Thank you. My people, remember our sister, go and subscribe to her Nneoma at Oluoma TV. She's one of us. She donates generously to our fundraising every Saturday. So my people, let us support ourselves. I have subscribed to her channel, and I'm sure she subscribed to my own channel because I have like 9,000 there. I don't go to look individually. You people, anyone that is here that haven't subscribed to Betty Ford TV, just do that. Share it and let it go viral. My people, is Biafra all the way. Let us continue to report what is going on in the zoo. and in Biafra land. Mmeli bunkai, anye meligo. All these things, Fulani na-agba up and down, pillar to post, following us to drag our accounts down. They cannot bring us down. No, my people, we won't give them that satisfaction. Thank you, Amandia Neze. Thank you so much. I will love you people and leave you. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. My people, remain strong. Onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Remember the PayPal. I played the audio. How you will get it? Go to Play Store on the Google app and download it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You made a very good submission. I will love you people and leave you here. Huge love to Biafrans, both home and abroad. I love you all. I love you all. Remain blessed. Ụmụnne m unu alarụkwa n'ụlọ onye larụ ebule egbuye. Ka ọ dịnụ, I will see you people tomorrow by the grace of God. Bye from here and remain blessed.